Hello, this is Franklin McMahon from Franklin McMahon Studio. We do web development, video production, marketing, photography, lots of fun, creative stuff. Check out our website. Not now, but I mean, check it out maybe after the video. Take a peek, take a tool around on the website. And we're getting some great questions coming in. Thanks for sending them in. Keep the questions flowing. These are two questions which kind of relate to each other. Nancy wants to know, how do you shoot your videos? These videos you're looking at right now, how do I shoot these? And Jason wants to know my opinions on digital SLRs, what brands I like, what cameras I like. These answers will be revealed on this show. Very exciting. So first, Jason, you know, when you buy a camera, especially a digital SLR, you kind of get locked into one. You start to buy lenses and accessories. And that happened with me with Canon. I really like Canon. Nothing against Nikon, all the other brands. But Canon I really stuck with over the years. And the camera I really like most, I have several cameras. The one I'm most fond of currently, that could change next week, I'll have to redo this video, is the 5D Mark II, which I think is a beautiful full-frame camera. Full-frame cameras are a little pricier, but they give you gorgeous, gorgeous pictures. When I do my photography, I love seeing the full frame. I love the dynamic range of this camera. I think one of the most important things you can look for is not megapixels, but actually dynamic range. And what that is that's the shades of gray in the shot. If you look at photography, if you look at some lesser expensive digital SLRs and even snapshot cameras, if you look and see the blacks and the shadows, they tend to get crushed. I mean, they look very murky and black and very harsh. The whites are really bright and the darks are really murky and black. That's not a wide dynamic range. A camera with a wide dynamic range has a lot of shades of gray, so everything looks a lot smoother. You may be saying, well, how am I going to research dynamic range? There's a good website, dpreview.com. They do extensive testing with all kinds of digital SLRs, and they do a really great job of showing that. So again, if you're searching for a good camera, look at the dynamic range. To me, that's the most important thing. And the sensor. You know, full frame's great if you can afford the full frame, but a really good sensor, and Canon and Nikon and several others have really great sensors. It depends on what you're looking for, but something obviously with some good quality would be important. So that's what I look for. As far as how I shoot these videos, I'm actually using the Canon 5D right now, and it actually hooks with the USB cable to my computer so I can monitor. Let's look at what I'm looking at right now. This is what I'm looking at, and I can actually adjust the ISO and the f-stop and everything. It records the memory card, but I get a monitor of what I'm actually shooting, so I can adjust the lighting and the aperture and everything beforehand, and I can look at myself, which I love to do that, don't I? So it's really great because if you can get a camera that has software that comes with the camera that you can actually use it to shoot video, it's pretty cool. Now, audio is very tricky. A lot of people say, why do you have this big mic in the shot? Well, I like to have good audio. I like to have it really nice. I have several mics you'll see in these videos that I switch on and off. This one's a pretty basic one, and I plug it right into the side of the camera there. But you really want to have great video. You know, you see a lot of people, even professionals who do their own website or own service, and they'll use a webcam or they'll use something where the audio is kind of bad. You really want to project something very professional sounding, at least, and video is a little more, you know, the video can be not quite as sharp, but I think audio is really key. So if you can have a setup where the audio is really good, and a lot of cameras don't have great onboard audio. It's kind of like a small, tiny little mic on the top, but if you can plug in a mic like you can with a 5D and get a little stand, which are pretty inexpensive. Actually, mics are pretty inexpensive too. It can go a long way to really making some great sounding video. So those are some tips. I do like Canon. I love the 5D Mark II. And if you want to shoot videos, you could use a digital SLR. Now, Canon has some digital Rebels, which are a little less expensive. I mean, you can check into those if you're looking to kind of just get started. But there's some great stuff out there. This is a great time to be into photography and digital SLRs, and it's very, very cool. So keep the questions coming. The email is right on the screen there. Write it down. Jot it down right now. And as always, check out our website, franklinmcmahon.com. We have all kinds of cool stuff there. A lot of articles, videos, tutorials. Lots of fun for the kids. Fun for everyone. My name is Franklin McMahon. We'll talk to you soon.